This is Michael Durace with Clearview Sewer Cams. It is June 10th, 2021. We're performing a waistline inspection through the 3-inch ABS plastic waistline cleanout on the right-hand side of the house at the bottom of the steps as you go through the gate. And these are the steps going up to the top of the house toward the street. And this is our 3-inch ABS plastic waistline cleanout. And then we have the gas meter down here and going down the hill. We're going to zero out our camera monitor right at the waistline opening so we get a good accurate reading. Okay, we zero it out. Insert our camera. We got some debris in there. We got a little back grating right here going on, but that's at the clean out. So it's not that big a deal. Pull back a little bit. We have an inlet right there, and that's draining down. That should subside here in just a little bit. We shut everything off. We're gonna go back in. As I said, that's just at the clean out, so no big deal. We have a lot of ABS plastic piping underneath the house. And somebody just flushed the toilet. So we're going to pause for a moment. And we'll also rinse our camera lens off a little bit more. And we can hear it. It may not even pass us. It may be in front of us. Joints in the ABS plastic appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. Then we have one fitting. We have a cast iron fitting in the lower basement area underneath the house. One cast iron fitting, and we transition right back to ABS plastic. They probably ran out of fittings and just used that. That's probably where they flushed the toilet right here. And that's under the house. And now we're transitioning to the cast iron where it comes out the side of the house. We're going to run through, take a good look at the cast iron. Because it's embedded in concrete, we can't see anything. We've got considerable amount of buildup and corrosion in the cast iron. Let's see what's hanging down there. It looks like roots, but it could even be hair. It's kind of hard to tell. We'll blow that up on our laptop back at the office and take a better look at it. We're running down the hill. Got some humps in the piping. And then we transition back again to ABS plastic. So we just got a short section. We'll measure that. Then right past the right past the cast iron, we've got a joint that it's hard to tell exactly at the bottom. It may be just glue buildup, and that's what it appears to be. But again, we'll take a better look at it. It looks like they just over poured on the glue. Take a good look at that. We're going to push out to our mainline sewer clean out down at the bottom of the hill. And we're going to transition, move our camera down there. Joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Went through a lot of turns, so it's kind of difficult to try and push out. The joint there. Yeah, it's a little overpour on the glue. The joint looks good. We'll make another turn. Slight turn. And then we have our ABS plastic mainline clean out right here. So we're going to pause for a moment. Okay, we're going to push out again back to our mainline sewer cleanout. We're going to push out kind of quick. Hopefully it'll make it a little bit easier to try and get it back out to our cleanout. Pause for a moment. Okay, we're back out to our mainline sewer clean out at the bottom of the house. And now we're going to begin pulling back. And we're just going to take a look at the cast iron. I want to see how many feet of cast iron we have. More than likely they didn't replace that section of cast iron because of the footing being so thick and being difficult to try and jackhammer through that footing and going. We're coming up to it. Okay. Being difficult to try and jackhammer through the footing and get to it. Making a turn. And now we have a hump in the pipe. Looked like overpour glue, but now we can see it better. Looks like it's cracked right on the right hand side about the 5 o'clock area a little bit. And it's pushing that piece of plastic up. More than likely that's a root intrusion down below it, pushing it up. And we're going to locate this area. We're going to pause for a moment. Okay, we're going to resume our recording. We marked this area at 1 foot deep, and it's about 1.5 to 2 feet away from the house. We're going to mark it with an orange flag. And then it's right next to the transition of the cast iron. That's our transition to the cast iron, and that's where we have part that's being pushed up. So, right now we're at 30 feet 8 inches. I'm just going to pull back. We do make a turn right here. Really hard to tell what that is. Fibrous material or something, but maybe hair. I don't think it's tree roots, but hard to tell. Then we have some small little tentacles sticking out here, which could be some tree roots. And then we go back into the ABS plastic under the house. So we're at 25 feet. 25 feet. We've only got 5 feet. It had to be very difficult to try and get through that footing. And that's why they left that 5 feet of cast iron there. If we have roots, it should be cleaned and re-inspected. If we have roots in that cast iron, and the cast iron is going to be difficult to get out going through the footing, it could be lined with a CIPP cured in place piping liner, sewer liner, instead of trying to jackhammer the footing. And that would take care of it as well. So we're going to continue to pull back now. Got our cast iron. Transition back to ABS plastic. Our ABS plastic. Looks like we do have a root intrusion possibly right there. That's not hair, what I can see. I'm trying to push it. Very difficult. Now it's something that just broke up. We pushed it out of there, so it's nothing that we have to worry about. Yeah, it moved. We pulled it back, it moved, so I'm not worried about whatever that was. Then we have that one fitting, that one cast iron fitting underneath the house. Somebody installed that. I don't know why. They must have run out of fittings and just used that one cast iron 8 bend instead of getting an ABS plastic 8 bend. Pulling back and coming back to our waistline cleanout. And that will conclude our waistline inspection. And now we're going to move down the hill and we're going to run through the ABS plastic sewer line cleanout. We're going to pause for just a moment while we move our equipment. Okay, we've moved our equipment down the hill, and here's the stairs going up to the house. I'm just going to wipe our camera lens off a little bit better. We got our camera lens wiped off. Those are the stairs going up to the top deck, or the deck at the back of the house. That's the house, hillside, and this is our 4-inch ABS plastic mainline sewer cleanout. We're going to zero out our camera monitor. Zero it out. Okay, we're resumed. We got a little bit of debris in there, so we're just going to catch the cobwebs and some leaves. Wipe that off. Going back down into the 4-inch ABS plastic sewer cleanout. Now we're going down the hillside in the back. We're going to have long lengths of 4-inch ABS plastic. We're making a little bit of a turn. And another little bit of a turn. Yeah. Trying to look at this joint real good. It looks like the pipe reduces from 4-inch to 3-inch. Just going down the hill. I'm going to come back after at about 30 feet and take a look at that area. Joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. We'll probably transition to vitreous clay at the bottom, more than likely. There's some debris in the line. Joint appears to be in fair condition at this time. Holding some water right here from about 75 feet out. Now we're going into something. Now it looks like we're probably in some root intrusion. We're in a very hard stoppage. Cannot get through this area at 83 feet. 83 feet on the camera monitor. More than likely the sewer line is just seeping, it's just going down slowly, but it's got a pretty good stoppage right here. What we're going to do is we're going to pull back in a minute, then we're going to run some water in the house and see if it starts filling up on us too, so we can see just how bad the stoppage is. So we're going to pause for a moment and we're going to try and locate this area. Okay, our sewer line is completely stopped up. We're down at the bottom of the property, close to the manhole. We have a manhole as you're facing the back fence from the back of the house. It's in the right corner, and there's a very large palm tree, and we are right back behind the palm tree, and that's where we're stopped up, and we can't get through here at all. It's just solid. More than likely it's a large root intrusion, and this is going to have to be hydrojetted so that we could complete the sewer inspection and see exactly what the issue is and how bad the damage might be to whether it's ABS plastic line or whether it's the vitreous clay lateral in there. We're pulling back quite a few feet. We'll go into water here, start stopping back up here. So this has got to be hydrojetted so that we could get down into the line and see what's going on. We're just going to pull back now. We've already viewed all of the piping. We're going to pull back to the one area that we saw. Looks like buildup. Yeah. Looks like we might have buildup there. It's not root intrusion that we can see. See the tentacles though?
Yeah, it looks like buildup probably from the
top of
that line being full.
Yeah.
So if you go in right now, you'll probably see it holding more water.
We're going to run back in. We just had somebody running some water. So we're going to run back in for just a moment and see how far the water has come back now. We were at about 76 feet. Yeah. And we're still at about same area, coming back now 74 feet. We're going in. It's close. It's seeping through, but it's not going through all the way. Still holding quite a bit of water. As you can see, we're underwater and we're completely submerged in water. Going to go right back out one time to the area at 84 feet that we cannot pass. We just go into darkness, so we're probably into heavy root intrusion, and I don't know what else. So we're going to pull back. We're going to pull back to somewhere around 30 feet, and we're going to look at the line right there, because it appeared that it reduced from 4-inch plastic to 3-inch plastic. You just want to check that. And we're going to blow this up and just look at this on the laptop too. We might have a little bit of root intrusion, it appears right there. Small amount of root intrusion. That's on the hillside. There's some debris right there. I think we might have buildup. We're going to look at this too as well, but I think we might just have some buildup in the top of the piping from it being stopped up 45 feet, which would hold debris and hold water, and it could come all the way back to that point. There's somebody flushing a toilet right now, so we're going to get a large rush of water here in just a moment. We're going to pause. Okay, we're going to continue to pull back. Cannot tell exactly what that is. Almost appears to be 3-inch, but the pipe, then when we get into it, appears to be 4-inch. Really difficult to tell. We're going to have to blow this up on the laptop and really take a good look at it too. We'll blow that up on the laptop. We'll take a really good look at it. Okay, we'll take a really good look at this on the laptop at the office. It does look like there may be a reducing fitting and we may be going into 3-inch. It looks like we may be going into 3-inch. And we pull back. The pipe does look larger. And you're not supposed to go from a larger pipe to a smaller pipe. You can always go from a smaller pipe to a larger pipe, but not the opposite. So we're going to continue to pull back. The line, pull back, and that will conclude our video sewer inspection. Our recommendation for now is to hydrojet the sewer line, re-inspect the sewer line. That will conclude our video sewer inspection.